Okay, we're now going to talk about how to add in audio transitions or video transitions and also lower thirds and text. So to do that, make sure you're in the workspace of Edit. Also get that from the icon down below. And then when you come up here to Effects Library, you can see you now have your choices here in the bottom left for video transitions, audio transitions, and for making titles. So if you need to put a video transition in, you could, for instance, use a cross dissolve. Just drag it between two clips that have the footage to support that. And then it might take a couple times of playback.
It's located.
But you'll have that transition look smooth. It might take a little bit to render it, so it might look a little jumpy at first. When you play it back again, it should look similar to what this looks like here. If you want to add a title, click on Titles. There's a lot of fancy titles below. On the top are more of your basic titles. We're going to use the left side lower third. There's a medium, for the middle lower third, and R for the right side lower third. We're going to use the left side lower third for this one here. So dropped it there. I'm going to bring the size in to this a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and change my text. So again, my inspector needs to be open. I could change my first line of text. We'll call her Mrs. Smith for now. And you can see I have settings for the font, the color of the font, the size I want the font to be. Going down further, you could actually see settings for the drop shadow. So you could see it works on an offset, which is a little bit hard to kind of understand. The offset kind of says the drop shadow is behind the letters, so you don't really get to see it. But if you move the X a little bit to the left, you could start to kind of see it peeking through there. The Y kind of brings it down a little bit, like a typical lower third would have, or text would have, a little bit of a drop shadow. So you want to put your negatives in your X and Y as much as you can to get that to pop a little bit against the background. If you want to get that second title there, you go back a little bit. Again, it has a second window for a second title. And then I'll just say Oyster Bay Festival. Okay, now I have that changed. And now everything should be set up and looking smooth. So I've got my drop shadow in, which goes through both sides. I also have everything set up to make my lower third look right. Now, when it comes on, it just kind of pops open there.
Everybody's happy.
You may want to have a little dissolve in and out. That would then go back to video transitions. Cross dissolve, put one at the beginning. Put one at the end. And then play back.
It's family oriented. Look around. Everybody's happy.
And then you got your transitions. Then you have your lower third. And you have your effects put in.